lady.
Choking?
Teach you a lesson?
What lesson?
You and your father think you can make a fool out of me.
My father?
The guy with a stupid haircut.
I'm nothing like my father.
You're the spitting image. The apple never rots far from the tree.
Hey, yo, what's the 411, hon?
What's the 411?
I got it going on,
Hey, yo, I
hon.
got it going on.
Yo, what up? How y'all doing, family? Yes, I'm about to get up into this little story on a friggin' Friday. You already know the people is out here wilding out and stuff. They got a bunch of crap going on with them behind the scenes and everything, especially in this YouTube world. I'm finding out that people are really out here putting on airs and facades for the camera and whatnot, and I ain't got time to do all that kind of shit right there. I just ain't got time, but here we go. We got a story we're going to get into in just a moment. If it's your first time tuning into Mike Hart TV, welcome yourself to the channel. Hit the subscribe, the like, the share button. Also, feel free to comment. Yes, family, you know I love you all. I see I got some new people on board. Like I say, welcome yourself onto the channel. It's all love over here. So, boom, let's get up into the daggone topic, okay? Because the stars of Fantastic Adventures, you know, is revealing that pretty much things is not so fantastic behind the damn scenes, because the mother, Michelle Hobson, or what's her name, Hackney? Her name is Michelle Hobson. Yeah, it was released as Hackney at first, but then they came back and realized that it was Hobson. Okay, she's 48 years old. She has 7 adoptive children that she pretty much had took out of school to, you know, fulfill that whole YouTube career full on. She was doing some homeschooling or whatnot. Well, that ended up not being the case or whatever, because the 19-year-old daughter, she pretty much squealed and pulled the plug on, you know, on the whole cast. Like, pretty much it's a torture chamber up in there, and this is much like the story that I reported on a couple of weeks ago on Ianla, where it was pretty much where you had the adoptive children, where they said that they was forced to have incest with each other, and they was being molested behind closed doors and locked up in the basement or whatever. Well, this thing right here is definitely no different or whatever, because whenever they did a child welfare check last week or whatnot, they found that it was like a whole den of just full-on abuse. It was like a full-on cesspool or whatnot, and you know, she was locking these children up in the closet, forcing them to just only drink water or whatnot, and pepper spraying them whenever they did not get their lines and stuff correct on the motherfucking show. So I'm like, girl, bitch, you need your motherfucking ass whooped for real, for real. And all this is reported to have been that happened in Maricopa, Arizona, okay? So that's the whole probable cause statement that was given, okay? So on Friday, they arrested her, you know, on 2 counts of child molestation, 7 counts of child abuse, 5 counts of child neglect, and 5 counts of unlawful imprisonment. Okay, the Pinal County Sheriff's Office mistakenly listed her as Hackney, and they provided the correct name, like I said before, as Hobson. All right. So the sons also too, Logan and Ryan Hackney, they was arrested as well, and they've been charged with 7 counts for pretty much, you know, not pulling the plug, you know, failing to report abuse of a minor. So I think that the 19-year-old daughter, yeah, she, you know, she knew this stuff was going on, so I think that she felt compelled to tell or whatnot. You know, she felt like that she felt sorry for her younger siblings. They was having to go through all this, but you know, she was like, okay, I need to let the people know what's really going on. And I'm glad somebody did, because you know, these kids could still be going through this. You know, they have now taken them from the lady, of course, because she's arrested, and the sons are, they actually was released, the 2 sons. She's held in court on a $200,000 bond or whatever. So yeah, it's one of those situations. Like I say, some of the biggest people that's on YouTube or whatnot, they live in these fake and fraudulent ass lifestyles or whatnot. And here we go right here. She got her children, you know, pretty much out of school, putting together content, you know, 10, 15-minute content, and beating their ass behind the damn scenes, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, these are the type of foster parents that need to be damn fucking reported. They need their motherfucking ass whooped for real, for real. You know, because you just don't do that. That's taking advantage of the system. You pretty much getting paid double time. You know, you getting a YouTube check because they got over 250 million views. And I think she had over 800,000 subscribers or whatever. So, like I said, you getting a cute little coin. a cute little coin every dang month. And the fact that you're exploiting these motherfucking kids is just simply ridiculous or whatnot. Everybody needs to be locked up. Y'all don't need to be let out. Put them 2 sons back up in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And the 19-year-old daughter, you know what I'm saying, she need to be getting some charges too, because she was feeding into the videos as well. They got her on camera footage too. Okay? But like I say, since then, they pretty much have shut down the whole entire YouTube channel, you know, like it's no longer there or whatnot, which they should have, because why? That's pretty much exploitation or whatnot, you know. And also, like I said, you deceiving the people. You deceiving the people 100%. But we see a lot of that these days, especially on this YouTube or whatnot, and on social media. People do anything to go viral or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? They live in their hotels or whatnot and homeless or whatever, I don't know. Like I say, it's just one of those situations. Like I say, y'all get into this thing on footage, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I just say, like I say, everybody needs to be charged in this situation, even the 19-year-old girl. Yeah, you did, but you still did partake in this, and you knew this was going on for a long little period of time or whatever. So, yeah, I commend you for actually pulling the plug on them now or whatnot, but, you know, you still need to be dang on hell some type of liabilities, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. That's just my dang on take on the situation. Like I say, y'all let me know what y'all think. This is a whole entire fucked up situation right here, and it's just a lot going on. You know, make sure y'all go check out my Paparazzi store. Yes, the link is in the description below. Make sure y'all go check it out. $5 jewelry, all lead and nickel free. And get into this clip right here. Alright, bye.
Were these young YouTube stars tortured and abused to get them to perform for the camera? Those are the shocking claims being made against their adoptive mom.
A woman who adopted 7 children and used them to make social media videos is now under arrest.
The 7 kids are the stars of a popular YouTube channel called Fantastic Adventures. The channel has over 250 million views.
Now let's go get some cookies.
In this episode, one boy does a Mission Impossible style stunt to grab cookies off the kitchen counter. But police say behind the scenes, the youngsters were being subjected to a nightmare of abuse. Michelle Hackney, who adopted all 7 kids, allegedly sprayed them with pepper spray, beat them with a belt or clothes hanger, and locked them in a closet for days at a time. She also allegedly withheld food and water if they didn't recall their lines or perform as directed for the YouTube channel.
In the police paperwork, it says they were malnourished. It looks like they weren't sleeping.
The kids told police they were thirsty and hungry, according to documents filed by prosecutors.
They gave one of the little boys a bottle of water, and in the matter of 20 minutes, he drank 3 bottles of water, looking like he hasn't had water in days.
When a police officer gave one child a bag of chips, she was afraid to eat it because she did not want her mother to smell chips on her breath, the documents say. Police in Maricopa, Arizona showed up at the house after being contacted by the mother's 19-year-old biological daughter, Megan, who was apparently upset at seeing her siblings mistreated. Megan, who is now being hailed a hero, is seen here in the Mission Impossible skit.
Are you trying to steal my cookies?
And the 19-year-old daughter went to police and said, listen, this is what's happening inside of this house.
Michelle Hackney has been charged with child abuse and unlawful imprisonment. Her adult sons were also arrested, charged with failing to report the abuse of a minor. The case is reminding many of the Turpins, who just pled guilty to abusing their 13 children at their home in Southern California. Now new allegations of another house of horrors involving the terrible abuse of little ones.
Michelle Hackney has denied using extreme disciplinary actions against the children. She says the only form of punishment she used was making the kids stand in the corner, along with spanking.